Hello, I'm Ed Habershaw, the Sports Information Director at Salve Regina University, and today I'm with head softball coach Jess DePolito. Hello, Jess.
Hello, Ed.
You've had back-to-back 20-win seasons in softball, and last year you had the CCC Player of the Year, Genevieve Benoit, and the Rookie of the Year, Francesca Galizzi, and they're joined on the all-conference squad by teammates Nikki Bukowski and Nicole Parry.
Yeah, they're incredibly talented group. The four of them have incredible work ethics, and it's nice to have them back another year. Ton of experience last year, as all four of them virtually played every game. So they're definitely a more experienced group this year. So we're excited. We're expecting even better things from those four and from everybody. So it's exciting.
Another returning player, Melissa Figueredo, led the nation in sacrifice hits per game.
Yeah, she's one of our best bunters, one of our best base runners, and she's a great asset to the team. Works incredibly hard, so she's great. It's great for her to receive those accolades. It's great for the program. So super happy for her and proud of her and the work that she puts in. So we're excited to have her back out there.
Looking ahead to 2016, you named a trio of seniors and four-year players as captains: catcher Benoit, outfielder Figueredo, and pitcher Parry.
Yep. We have Nicole and Genevieve there. 2-year captains. They captains last year as juniors. So it's been nice seeing them grow into that role, and I can tell they're a lot more comfortable with the role this year, going in senior, having a year under their belt in that role. So it's nice to see. And then with Melissa, she has a unique experience as a two-sport athlete. She was a captain in the fall for soccer, so she brings a lot of experience, and they're just the three of them. It's a great dynamic, and three very different personalities. So we get a little bit of everything with them, but they work very well together, and we've really stressed a servant leadership type of model where they're leading by example, and the others just kind of follow suit. So they've done a tremendous job. We're very happy to have them. So
practicing primarily indoors during February and early March, describe how you utilize the space in the Rogers Recreation Center. Yeah,
we definitely have to get creative when we're in the gym, and we really have to have a good plan in place, make sure that we're really utilizing our 2-hour kind of time slots in there and making the most of it. We're limited in some ways, but we don't use that as an excuse. We still need to be prepared come game time. So we just do a lot of fundamental work, as every team does this time of year. But especially with the outfielders, we do a lot of work with tennis ball, a lot of like hand-eye coordination type of drills, work on angles. So we do a lot of things on kind of a smaller scale in the gym, because we should be doing that at the time, because we're doing a lot of fundamental work. Like I said, it's also a lot of times the only thing we can do in the gym. So we just kind of do the best that we can in the space that we have, and we don't use it as an excuse though for anything.
Jess, what players have impressed you most during these workouts?
Really the whole team has impressed me collectively. They have an incredible work ethic. I think it's the best work ethic collectively that we've had in the past 3 years. So they all have done a tremendous job of staying disciplined and motivated, and kind of these 6 weeks can get a little monotonous and a little long, but they've stayed motivated, and I think they all have done really a tremendous job.
When you travel to Florida, you'll be playing 1/4 of your season schedule in a span of 6 days. How do you prepare the team for that initial burst of games?
Yeah, we're just trying to, right now, really, especially the last week of preparation, just trying to put them in as many game-like situations as possible, so that come actual game time in Florida, they're prepared. They've already done it. So we're trying to do that as best as we can and as much as we can, and really just in our communication stressing to them that we're going to Florida to win games, but at the same time, it is a learning curve. It's we're going to throw a lot of people in different positions, a lot of different situations. So it is, as much as it's a business trip, it's also a trip for us to kind of learn and grow as a unit, and kind of sharpen some things up for when we return and start our conference play.
among others, you have three-time defending national champion Tufts University on your schedule. Why is it important to play such a rigorous non-league schedule down south?
Yeah, I think it's important. We are playing some of the best teams in Division III. When we're down in Florida, and when we come back, our non-conference schedule is extremely challenging, and I think it's important for us to play those teams to better prepare us for conference competition. And our goal is to go to regionals every year, and essentially those are the teams we would be seeing in regionals. So it's important that we are competing with them every day. So we're excited. We're excited about it.
With the later spring break and the good weather this early in March, you've been fortunate to get players acclimated to outside at Topa Field.
Yep. Yeah, I think we've been on our field more the past couple weeks than we were all of last spring. So it's great. We can finally do some things that we haven't been able to do until we got to Florida last year and the year before. So it's great. Hopefully that'll better prepare us for Florida, but it's awesome. We couldn't be happier to be outside.
What can Seahawk fans expect to see out of this year's softball squad?
I think they can expect to see a more mature group, as we were, pretty young last year, pretty inexperienced. So I think we have a better experienced group, and I think a group with a little bit more edge, maybe. We're unhappy with how the season ended last year. So I think we are going to be just all business this year, and I think they really have turned up the heat, and I think we're going to hopefully shock some people.
Your players are getting more experience. Your coaching staff is getting more experience. Talk about Ashley, Jenna, and Sierra. Yeah,
they're back for another round, and it's awesome to have them. They're great. With the four of us, we're able to break up a lot in practice, and now that we've worked together for a full year, so coming into this year has been really a great transition, and they bring so much to the program, and we're so lucky to have them, and I know the girls love having them too. So they're great.
You were picked by your fellow league coaches to finish first. So finally, there's a consensus in the CCC, because you've always picked Salve first.
Right. That's always the goal every year. We want to win the conference every year, and it's nice to have that respect, from the other teams now. But at the same time, we know, and this has been our communication to the girls, that every team is going to be giving us their best game, because we're not going to sneak up on anybody now that we were given that number one seed. So we just need to be prepared and know that we can't kind of just go through the motions. We have to be playing at a high level every single day, because that's what teams are going to do against us. So we just have to be prepared.
Thank you. That's head softball coach from Salve Regina University, Jessica DePolito. Be sure to catch all the Seahawk action at Topa Field in 2016 and on salveathletics.com.